Tony Messina. I'm actually a PhD chemical engineer. Kind of neat in math because there is one right answer to a math problem. If it's got imaginary numbers, there might be two right answers.
Yeah, right. Conjugate pairs.
Conjugate
You heard
pairs.
that.
That's right.
Our kids literally, I think that they walk away with, when we teach imaginary numbers, I think they walk away with the impression that like, it's literally like a fantasy world, that like, why would they even exist? Why would they exist if they're imaginary? So can you talk about how you...
They're imaginary in terms of just the number theory and all that, but,
Yeah.
but it's math is our way of describing what nature does, and imaginary numbers are used a lot more in electrical engineering. It's just this imaginary number has a square root of -1 in it, and there's a lot of jokes about that. You can square it to get real. Kind of cute. And it's really just a math concept. It's a way of describing on paper in numbers what nature actually does. And imaginary numbers do that. They just don't follow all the rules that you like to follow with your regular ordinal and integer numbers.
Right. So how do they appear in electrical engineering?
It's got to do with the phase of
You talk to an electrician, don't I?
you got sine waves, which describe the voltage on like AC current. It goes plus or minus 120 volts. And the imaginary numbers, I believe, describe if you've got multiple phases. A big power, like for a huge motor, would have 3 phases. So it's like having 3 things plugged in, sort of, but they're out of phase. And that phase separation between them has to do with imaginary numbers. And I'm not an electrical engineer, so that's about all I know about it.
That's okay.
Them a little bit in process control theory, which is really looking at responses, timed response of if you change let's say you're trying to change a temperature and you raise the heater up, what does the response of that temperature look like? And it's going to overshoot, then it's going to come back down, and it's going to kind of wheel around. And describing that wave it's got a phase to it, and imaginary numbers help describe that. And I'm not real good at it, but I have used it.
Okay.
So you don't have to be good at everything. It's good to have an understanding of it, but you don't have to be that good at it. You'll get good at it if you do it every day, whatever.